But it's time to go through this final dungeon. Let's complete this game. Well, not complete, but let's beat this game. I already did everything. I did like 4 runs of this game to get the trophy. To get the platinum trophy. It was a lot, man. But man, I love this game. Like, it may not be the greatest game, but man, do I love it. The Arcard lands have dried up and withered. It is you. Is it your will to choose destruction? Ugh. I can get sucked into these orbs to fight these like element-specific bosses. Oh wait, I said there were 7 bosses. I completely forgot about the dragon god at the top. Shit. Ugh. Damn. Oh shit, this lowers my defense, I think. Yep. Oh, and he's building up his. Okay. You know what? Let's see if this finishes you off. It could. It might. 1500, baby. Oh yeah, he fucked. Oh god. Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain? Damn wreck, dude. Freaking extract is the best. Moving on. Let me see. You know, I'm gonna keep stealth on because I don't care about the enemies here. I don't know if the stats that I get from any of this will be significant enough. But if I do, like I said, I'll just get them really quick. Master. Okay. Terror Tower doesn't seem that huge. I think it'll seem huge because you're like fighting all the enemies. Like you're fighting enemies to get stuff. There is stuff for me to get. Like I have to get that treasure. That's a special item. Like I remember it specifically because it's the only weapon you get that's like a full rainbow item. That'll save us some time. Let's get up here. I think we're ready. The whole gimmick with like the final boss is you have to cast a certain order of the spells. Once you get to the 6th one, you're home free. Like there's nothing they can do to stop you. But it's just getting to that is the real son of a bitch part. That's why you have to give everyone like low level elements so that they can get it off. Oh god. This is so freaking. Oh, I remember what's about to happen. The bridge is about to fall. Like, what a tease. And then into another hole. We're just going deeper, not higher. Oh, this is the weirdest thing to me, I think, in this whole game, is this face. Surge. Surge. You finally made it this far, Surge. What was that? Are you human? When I was still human, I was locked up here, and I have been here ever since. I have a feeling this is Kino. Like, it's the only thing to me that makes sense because he's from the age of the reptiles. So if, like, Kino was still alive and, like, they fell, I feel like Kino would be the prisoner and he would have become this thing. That's my own interpretation. This tower is a fortress belonging to the ancient reptiles, a symbol of revenge brought against mankind by the dragons. With the defeat of fate, the seal has been broken, and this tower has surfaced. In the eyes of the dragons, we humans are the foes. A brain that has developed to 3 times its original size in the span of 3 million years. We humans have evolved at an enormous rate because of our contact with Lavos' flame. In a sense, mankind is Lavos' offspring. No, we existed here before then. Shut up. We humans are extraneous to this planet. Now, how will you fight, Surge? It's weird because, like, My whole Kino theory falls apart because, like, how would he know? How would he know of such things? Like, has he just been observing this whole time, and he just knows some of this stuff since he was a prisoner there? Like, it's like, I don't know. I like my theory that it's Kino, but I know it's probably it's a huge stretch. Like a huge stretch. I think this takes me to a chest. Aha! Pack of lies. I think that's a deck of cards. Lucia could use it. And Harl, but we don't have Harl anymore. I remember that being something stupid. But you know what? We'll go for it. You gotta go slow. Defender Plus, okay. Defender Plus. I think that. Oh, that's an accessory. Yeah. It's just like the other thing. Okay, but there is a treasure chest we have to get here. Ooh, rainbow shell. Oh shit! God! Oh, I forgot. You have to climb up the right thing, and you can slide down. Sorry, I'm using the speed up. Like this is the finale episode, so I don't want to dawdle too much on these enemies, but I don't want to make this episode like too. Oh my god, you piece of shit! Oh my god, he's stuck. I have to go down this way. I don't want to make this episode like 2-3 hours long, so I'm going to cut a couple corners here. The beta carotene. That's what we need to get. That's the only full rainbow weapon you get in this game that you find. And it belongs to Janice. See, it's her only other weapon. She has her normal, and her only other weapon is a rainbow weapon. Which is okay. I still like her. She's still a cool character. And I didn't say she was hot. I think you guys imagined that. Okay, so now gotta knock these down. Get the bridge. And I think our next boss fight is like right here. Get out of my way. Yep. The red elemental. Damn, doing X strike is not going to work good on this guy. But Lena will. Many have bled, suffered, and perished. It is your turn to die. Damn, I still hit like a truck. I didn't do that as much, but whatever. X strike. It should still do like 1,000, hopefully. Yep. Yes, suck it, you bastard. I like that Lena now, her face is now hidden behind her giant freaking crystal pan. Oh, did I just get a red field? Holy shit. Does that just make the field? Oh, damn, that's actually pretty good. I didn't remember if there were, you know, in all the times I played the game, I couldn't remember if there was a element that made the field all the same color. Because I never really, because you need them for the summons, really. Like, you want to make the field all the one color so you can cast your summon. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of rainbow shells now. So you can make them all one color. Then you can, you know, you use the summons to make the rainbow material, or to get rainbow materials to make rainbow weapons, rainbow armor. Will you get out of my way, dude? Jesus. Freaking weird angel kid. Oh god, I was like, wait, what am I hearing? Oh shit! Spectral glove? Oh shit! No, okay, so the beta carotene is not the only full rainbow weapon you get. You actually get the spectral glove. Damn. Well, I mean, that's good for like I said, good good. There's replayability with Chrono Cross. Like you can do like you can get the other endings. The other endings though, I don't think are as good as Trigger's multiple endings. Oh shit! Holy healing. I'm gonna give this to him. He'll have holy healing. So yeah, so it's interesting that like, could this be Viper Manor? What's going on? Yeah, it's cool. It's weird that you're like in the tower and then all of a sudden you're just here. Welcome. It's good to see you finally made it here. I have been expecting you, Serge. Where are we? Is this Viper Manor? This is a space that does not exist, but never mind that. More importantly, I have something I must explain to you. Who are you? My name is Balthazar. You already said it earlier in your playthrough, you fool. You revealed it too early. Shut up. My name is Balthazar. In the ancient magical kingdom of Zero, I was known as the Sage of Reason. I think he means the Guru of Reason, but whatever, translation. Oh, that was up until the Queen of Zero attempted to harness the power of Lavos. Let's just say things got out of control and Lavos created a dimensional vortex that threw me into the far future. There, I seized the opportunity to study the science of the future. I was then able to apply the knowledge I brought from my own era, including magic, which had been long since lost in the future. Anyway, this led me to make huge progress in the research of time. Well, that research led to the creation of Chronopolis and to the time crash. You might think I really blew it, but perhaps it was really my finest hour. Anyway, I created a compact time machine that I dubbed the Neo Epoch. I used it to the time warp to the age to learn of Chronopolis and Fate's plans and to see how things were turning out. Tower Tower is really a city of the reptiles from another dimension's future. It was originally Dinopolis, the castle of Azala's descendants who achieved a much more intimate evolution with our planet. Dinopolis was drawn into this dimension's past about 10,000 years ago. That was done so that it would serve as a counterbalance against Chronopolis, which Lavos pulled here. Needless to say, a fierce battle ensued. What the hell? I like how these are like Chronopolis. These are like the future attacking the future, the one future of humans attacking the future of the reptiles. You know, whatever. That's kind of a cool scene. In the end, Chronopolis emerged as the victor, and the reptiles' fortress was sealed away by fate. It just plunged it into the ocean. If anyone dived or whatever, they probably would have found like the big ass structure. But more important now is the role the dragons played in all of this. Originally, the whole archipelago of El Nido was known as the Sea of Eden. This was because it was where the dragon gods reside. But then fate sealed away the dragon god's power, in effect becoming a god itself. Thus, the islands where the new godhead, fate, existed came to be called the Sea of Eden instead. Perhaps you didn't realize it, but you were used by the dragon gods to eliminate fate, you fools. It was not true that the dragon gods sealed away the frozen flame. Rather, it's quite the opposite. It was fate that used the power of the flame to seal away the dragon gods. In reality, the dragon gods are in opposition to man, while fate was actually the protector of humanity. The dragon gods were originally a singular plasma life form, a living accumulation of the planet's energy. That life form was a biological machine used to control the powers of nature and the future society of the reptiles. In order to control the natural energy itself, fate divided the one true dragon entity up into 6 weaker plasma life forms. It then scattered them across the land and sealed them away. Their dragon-like appearance is just a pseudo-guise, temporary forms they take so that they can appear in this dimension. But all that changed when fate was vanquished by you fools, and its power hold was eliminated. In that moment, the 7 dragons who had been rendered almost powerless and forgotten traveled across the dimensions to recombobulate into a single entity. I like that word.
7 dragons? I thought there were only 6.
There were 6 dragons you knew of, and 1 more hidden dragon you didn't. Like the second moon that was lost but later was found. Although the same planet, my world didn't have 2 moons. Look up at the night sky now and you will see 7 celestial bodies, 5 stars and 2 moons. 5 brother stars that correspond to the 5-colored dragons, ruling like gods over the night sky. 1 moon that corresponds to the white sky dragon, and another darker daughter moon to counterbalance them. The fire dragon, the water dragon, the green dragon, the earth dragon, the black dragon, the sky dragon, and 1 more. The final dragon, the dark moon dragon. The one who was to work to free the other dragons from their bondage to the fate computer. The child that others created on the night of the electric storm that temporarily caused fate to loosen its hold on them. I believe you knew her as Harl. The dragon gods were the essence of nature on this planet. Perhaps we can consider what's happening as our planet's vengeance on us. To finally sweep away the unwanted humans from the face of this planet. Blue planet.
First it was fate, now it's the planet.
Or vice versa. But either way you look at it, now's the time to set things right. The future of mankind, the destiny of this planet, everything depends on the next battle you will fight. But unfortunately, the time for us to part has come.
Hey, mister, is that the Chrono Cross you guys have there?
So if you didn't have this, you probably wouldn't get these messages.
The Chrono Cross, the melody and harmony. It has the power to cross space and time and unify people's thoughts and feelings.
It has the power to transfer memories.
By using it as an element, it has the power to draw on the sound of the 6 colored elements to produce a healing harmony.
It has the power to combine the sound of the world into one melody. I don't know who's speaking, I'm just kind of alternating between the 3 children. I'm sure we'll meet again soon, in one time period or another. Be careful now, and good luck!
And he just vanishes into the ether. Now, I think I can actually visit the thing here. Let's see. Can I visit? Can I go into it? Can I go down?
Damn! I don't think you can do it here. Shit, you gotta do it in Viper Manor. Yeah, you can go into a secret room where you can...
Well, the button still works here. Right?
Yeah, the button still works here. But the other thing didn't? That's weird. You go down and you'll... Oh, damn it. I didn't see what that was. God dang it. Oh, the stupid speed up function. Oh, well. Alright, so I'm making an executive decision. We're here at the end. I'm turning on the invincibility. I know I said I wasn't gonna use it in this whole playthrough, and I don't really used it when I was grinding to, speed things along. But we're at the very end, and you know what? That's fine. I'm calling it. So like you're supposed to remember this melody, but it doesn't show you what colors are like lighting up to do it. You kind of have to remember it. Ultra Nova, hell yeah.
you kind of have to remember it from oh god, what the hell? Oh, I gotta find the stupid stairs. That's stupid. You have to remember it from like casting spells and hearing the sound. So I have it. You know, it's one of the things in this game that I just never freaking seem to remember. Is the order of the Chrono Cross, but it's in the boss fights that we've been fighting. So like it started as it was yellow, then it was red, now it's green, and then I think the next one's blue, then black, then white. Get back our green forests. All right, we need to finish this fight. I'm calling it. I'm using the invincibility and the invincibility mode. That also gives me max elements because we're at the end and we're trying to get to the end. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to expand this into like a freaking I don't know why I'm attacking. I don't want to expand this finale into like 2 episodes. I'm gonna have to condense it. I'm gonna try to condense it in under 2 hours because this recording has been going on for quite a while. So I gotta see where I can, condense it down. You know what? I'm tired of this guy. Let's strike him with X strike. Tell me he's dead. Yes! There we go. I know it doesn't matter at this point. Like I said, I played and beat this game 4 or 5 times to get the platinum. I've earned this cheat here at the end on my. This is now the 6th playthrough this year I've had for this game. Plus, it's a game that's like over 20 years old, so I don't feel too bad about it, kind of cheating my way through the end. There's no like story mode, like like games nowadays have difficult like story mode, so you can just enjoy the story. Like that's not what I, that's not in the game, so I just have to use the mode that they give me. Surge up there. This must be the summit. Look, those 2 beams from either side. I wonder if they act as some kind of sealing device. So it's funny, like here you kind of have to guess at the very end, like is it the white element or the black element that comes next? But you just, I don't know. I'm guessing like if this is black, yeah. I'm guessing like you go left to right, and that's what they make you assume is the order of the elements you have to cast to use the Chrono Cross. Oh my god. Oh, he hits so freaking strong. Oh damn, he's already casting Nostrum. You know what? I'm hitting you with freaking Ultra Nova. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, when you fast forward it, it kind of looks like it's running smoother. Let's cast Earthquake. That's 5 down. Wait, no. Oh, hey, I got a black hole from that. That's awesome. No, that was like 4. Yeah, because blue is in the middle. I think I take out the black and white, and then like for some reason blue is like the last one. Like I think I could go in here actually and fight the thing first. Looks like we needed. Oh, okay. So that's odd. That's weird that like it kind of goes in order until you have to kill the black and white elements first, and then the last one you fight is blue. Alright, fight me, white elemental beast. Oh man. I'm gonna have to rely on my powered up X strike. Did I give strengthen to... Do I still have strengthen on Surge? I don't. Did I give it to Lena? I didn't! Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's hit him with X strike. You know what I kind of wish they had done? If they, you know, even though they're giving you invisibility mode, I wish that it would have just made your percentages 99. Like, just, I mean, you're already like using a in-game cheat to be invincible. Why not go the full thing and make it 99? Why make it so I still miss? Alright, there's only 3 bosses left in the game. We got the blue elemental, I believe that's right here. We have the dragon god, and then we have the final boss. Yeah, it's so weird that blue is just sitting in here. Disrespecting the origins of life. Mother Sea suffers, you must pay the price. It's weird. It makes it seem like blue is like the strongest of all of them. There, suck it. Alright. The 2 final bosses are all that's left. It's time to end this nightmare. I think 48 stars is like the most you get. And it's playing the elements that you need. So yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. So it tells you right there, like it's giving you the sequence right there. So yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. Hey, I remember this, taking one of these portals before. Now I can't remember if there's a save point up here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this looks familiar. Yeah, I like that I never noticed that. This is freaking the top of Sky Dragon Isle. Like, but it's not all mossy. It's all like cleaned up, and the path here is gone. I also like the scene right here. Like, it looks different. It looks so freaking different. Like, the models look a little bit like, I don't know, better. They're just walking slowly up this, and all these voices are like, "Kill me, welcome, presents, humans." Blah, 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 blah. Those who know the torment and joy of creation know also the pleasure and pain of destruction. Therefore, all that passes through here must be prepared to share the burden that I carry. And then this is just the top of Sky Dragon Isle. Except now it's clean. Whoa. Yeah, it's cleaned up. It's so weird. So like, this was, the frozen flame is just a shard of Lavos that splintered off. So it's like, is this alive? Like, there's little eyes in it. Would this thing just become Lavos? Like, is this just a form of the parasite? Like a larva form? So this is the true frozen flame. Struth. What the hell is that?
Hold on, don't touch it.
Ah, my head. Fuck. Ow, it hurts.
Is everyone okay? Screw you. Us humans ain't gonna let you have your way any longer. Come on, show your bloody self.
In order to survive, all living things in this world must die, fight desperately, and devour those they defeat. Must one kill another living thing in order to survive? Must one destroy another world in order to allow one's own world to continue? The wounded in turn wound and torment those weaker than themselves. There are only the killers and the killed, the sinners who are judged, and the victims that do the judging. What meaning is there to such a world?
Whether there's meaning to our lives or not, they still go on living, you know. You've got no right to deny that.
I shall cleanse this blue planet of the filthy humans once and for all.
The theme of the Dragon God is actually pretty cool. Like, I remember hearing this, I'm like, oh, damn, that's cool. This fight, though, is actually kind of drags, because it's essentially kind of like defeating 7 dragons. It lasts that long. Every time you defeat a new or a version of the dragon, it changes the background, kind of like the final fight in Trigger against the Lavos Port. It's kind of interesting that the similarities are like that. No. No. I'm invincible. Want to... You know, I'm gonna vigorous search. This would be cool if, like, if you actually got, like, a good number of hits in, but you usually are gonna get, like, 3, and then the boss just gets a turn, which is dumb. So watch, I'm gonna be Surge. I'm gonna do this. I got 3. Cool. Trippy. Okay, yeah, so we're at the final one. The first one did count. So we can say that one was black and this one's probably white, since it's the top of the Sky Dragon Tower. Okay. Come on, dude. I hate that at the very end I'm still just whiffing. King of the Whiffer people. Ugh. Yes! There we go! Alright. There's only one adversary left. And we have done it. Yeah, the story of Cross is it's all over the place, but there are some good things to this story. It's just a lot of it is just like, holy crap. Like, what were they thinking? Now I shall truly awaken again. This too is destiny. Balthazar, what are you doing here? That thing, the Dragon God, it is only a quasi-existence. A temporary form that the real Dragon God uses in order to appear in this dimension. The actual Dragon God was consumed long ago, swallowed by that being on the other side of the dimensional darkness. The frozen flame is a splinter from the extraterrestrial being Lavos.
The one who connects it with the frozen flame, in effect, links with Lavos itself. As the mediator between Lavos and living things, that one will gain extraordinary power. By binding with the new seed of destruction, the Devourer of Time.
What blazes Devourer of Time? Now go to the place where time became divided and weave the threads of time together again, Chrono Trigger.
Is the frozen flame talking to me? The Devourer of Time is a new life form, born from the fusion of a life form from this planet with Lavos, who nests on the far side of the dimensional void.
How did Lavos get there? Like, he's just chilling there? Like, how? Like, we killed him. Like, when did he go outside of time and whatever?
In the far-off future, when the fusion becomes complete, it will awaken. Then the Devourer of Time will begin to consume all space-time continua. Despair and hatred, to return all things to nothingness. That is what it desires.
But if it does that, wouldn't it, when it gets to the point when its existence came into being and it destroyed it, it would destroy itself? Like, up to that point? Makes my head hurt a little bit.
Yeah, take this with you. The Time Egg.
About this,
the Time Egg will enable you to travel beyond space-time. The world is in your hands. Go, release the life that is imprisoned.
Here's where it becomes kind of apparent that content was cut from this game. Like, serious, like, there was probably something that was gonna happen to Terra Tower that you had to come back here. Because the tower's about to transform, and it transforms into like a, kind of looks like it, crikey, what in bloody as hell is happening? This place is going to crumble to pieces. It transforms into what kind of looks like another like form of like the final dungeon, but it does nothing. It just looks different, kind of better than it did originally. It like transforms, but nothing becomes of it. So like, what's the point? Why did it do this? Why didn't it just crumble into the sea if it was done? It almost looks like it fuses into a living being, but you don't get to do anything with it or fight it. It's odd. So like, what's happening to it? It's like transforming, but for what reason? What is it doing? It almost looks like it becomes Rainbow Shell. Like, it sprouts wings, and it even sprouts a head. Tell me that's not a head. That it just became like something. Like look, it looks like that becomes like something that comes alive. But what is that just its dead form? So that, see, look. So that's the Terra Tower's final true form. In the end, we're all the same. Everyone's dreams of being greater, more powerful. We've come this far. All that remains is to defeat the Devourer of Time. Once we wipe the Devourer of Time off the face of the planet, it's all over. Hopefully, everything will go back to normal again. You're wrong. Things won't ever go back to the way they were. Fate is dead. Destiny, fate is dead. From now on, us humans will have to choose our own way of life. We'll have to take responsibility for the choices we make, and something's got to be done about the way we go around hurting and killing one another. We got to settle our differences once and for all. Listen, what's really important is what we do now. The issue isn't whether we defeat that bastard or not. I'm afraid that depending on how we go about it, we could lose out on gaining something really precious. So the issue is the way we fight. So where on earth is the real Devourer of Time? My guess is the key is to find it lies at the beach. You know, where all this shit started? Yeah, where all this whole thing started? It's probably where this whole thing will end.
See, look, Terra Tower final form, and you can't do anything about it. There's nothing. This is what makes it obvious that there was something you had to do. Because why would it have a name? It's like here. It's like Guy's Navel. It's like inaccessible, right? It feels like there would be a way to access this, but it just got cut, which really sucks. Anyway, it is time to finish the fight. Let's get this ending. We gotta prepare though. Here we go. Alright, give everyone elements. If I fail, I can just run away and start all over again. We have to go to the beach back in Homeworld in order to conclude this fight. Last time we're seeing this. Zoom. Oh, look, the little children are here. Go talk to Chrono. Where even angels lose their way. 10 years ago, you died at this very spot. There's no mistake, you drowned. The truth is, this world in which you are still alive is the irregularity. This is the false reality. So another world is the real one? 10 years ago, it was Lynx who tried to kill you at this beach. After Prometheus broke the link between fate and the flame, fate tried to eliminate any obstacle that stood in its way. In the meantime, the 6 dragons had sent Harl forth to try and gain possession of the flame. Harl made contact with the fate's biological incarnation, Lynx, and tricked him into temporarily joining forces. The elimination of the Prometheus circuit's lock on the frozen flame was everyone's top priority. Lynx and Harl abducted Luca, who alone could release the Prometheus lock that guarded the flame. But the whole attempt only ended in failure, so they waited for you to appear instead. You see, fate calculated that you would one day cross the dimensions and try to make contact with the flame. I don't know how to break this to you, but Lynx was actually your father, Wazuki. Drawing closer to the flame caused him to become unstable, and the image of you dying in terror changed him completely. Finally, after having his psyche just totally eroded, he lost his soul and was easily integrated by fate. Fate turned Wazuki into a biological interface, modeling him after your worst fear at the time, a panther. Although Wazuki managed to escape from Chronopolis with you, he later completely succumbed to fate. Humans are such fragile, disjointed, imperfect things. Love and hate, life and death. Perhaps even fate itself dreamed of using the flame to someday reincarnate itself into a new species. It's quite sad, really. It's like when you gaze into the flame gazes back into you. Moral?
A new species is about to be born on this planet, an alien life form even more evolved than the old Lavos. At the darkness beyond time, the weakened Shala came under the influence of Lavos, and the two became one entity. It is now up to you, the one whom the frozen flame has chosen as its arbiter. You alone can decide how the new Lavos, which is encaged Shala within it, will evolve from here. Your actions will determine whether in the future all time is devoured by Lavos, sending the world into everlasting death. Balthazar foresaw this was going to happen in his world in the year 2300, and he was determined to prevent it from happening, no matter what it took. The Chrono Cross, it alone can combine the sounds of the planet that the 6 types of elements produce, the melody and the harmony that brim with all life forms. Use the song of life to heal her enmity and suffering. We entreat you, Surge. Please save Shala.
Yeah, so like it's funny at the end of Chrono DS, if you went through the bonus content called the Dimensional Vortex, at the end you would fight the Dream Devourer, which was Shala floating over Lavos that was like glowing crimson red, which looked really cool, but like that was like it's supposed to be its ultimate form, but then it becomes like the Time Devourer. So why did it go from dream to time? I don't get that whole thing.
So you finally made it, Surge. When did this story tale all begin? Was it 10 years ago, when you almost drowned here? Or was it 14 years ago, when you were wounded by the Panther Demon that attacked you? That resulted in you being carried to Chronopolis, where you came into contact with Fate and the Frozen Flame. Or perhaps it was 2,400 years in the future, when the time crash hurled Chronopolis back into prehistoric times. Or could it be even 12,000 BC, when an ancient magical kingdom met its end after trying to use Lavos? Each is close to being correct, and yet at the same time so far from the right answer. The true being was during the destruction of the ancient kingdom of Zeal. As the palace collapsed around her, Shala was sucked into the dimensional vortex along with the Lavos Mammon machine. I like how this is all the Chrono Trigger, like most of the Chrono Trigger tie-in right here is all this information dump. Shala and Lavos became unified into one even more powerful entity that would evolve into the Devourer of Time. Filled with the hatred and sadness of Lavos, half of Shala's mind became set on destroying all of existence. Yet at the same time, the other half of her mind desired to save the universe and to be rescued herself. As Shala fell through the time gate in this condition, she heard your crying echoing through time. That is when her story and yours became too intertwined. It was also when the past and the future began to intersect, and when the world became divided into two. Led by the pitiful crying the young Surge made as the Panther Demon's poison took hold of him. Yes, Surge, the sound of your crying touched the heart of Shala. Before the destructive mind could become dominant, she cloned herself and sent her copy into this dimension. Shala left her baby daughter clone with her ancient magical pendant. That was to safeguard her daughter clone in life and death situation. The pendant would rewind time a little, sending her daughter clone into a safer point in the immediate past. That's right, Kid is Shala's daughter clone. Dun dun dun. And now about Project Kid, the time control project Balthasar planned out. The whole project existed to lead you to this one special point in time. The founding of Chronopolis, the time crash, and the battle between Fate and the Dragon Gods. It was all coordinated so that you could get to your hands on the Chrono Cross and come to this place. So Balthasar led me here. This has been Balthasar's plan the whole time, all of it. Of course, Kid was not to know anything about this whole plan until later. Further in the future, she's meant to travel back 10 years in time from now to save Surge from drowning. Kid was also meant to call Surge into the other world as he spoke with Lena here on Opasto Beach. That's what we heard. We heard Surge's name being called. You're our last hope, our final chance. Only you came into contact with Shala, and Kid, Shala's clone daughter, can do it. In the darkness that exists on the other side of time, Shala has been integrated with the Devourer of Time. Please, Surge. Please release Princess Shala from that binds that the monster and her own hatred. Show us the life forms that exist on this planet, what our new future will be. Alright, let's go save it, because this is it. This is it. This is the final battle. Been a long trip, but we're about to do it. Alright, let's go into the darkness of time. Oh god, this sequence is always like, oh my god, I don't know. Oh wait, before we end it, we gotta see what the time egg looks like. That's a weird looking time egg. The legendary item that is complete enigma is believed to break the bonds of time. It doesn't look like a time egg. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, we got all the relics too. Oh, they're unique. Okay. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of like Fifth Element stuff. Alright, let's do this. It's time. To the darkness of time. So this is the final gate which leads to the darkness of time. It is time to bring this chapter to an end and create a brighter future. For the sake of my lost memories of what happened 10 years ago.
To the darkness of time! I like the transition that this does. It's so freaking cool. Shala! Okay, so we have to cast the spell in the right order. So I think I need to bait out the yellow. So I'm just gonna defend. Okay, it's always just gonna do green. Okay, I think I learned this when I was doing my platinum runs. it's always just gonna do the, okay, so you always just want to cast the low level stuff. So we gotta go yellow, red. Okay, go in order. If we mess up, I can only do this like 2 times. So if I mess up, if he ruins the thing at any point, then yellow, red, green, blue. Damn, I didn't want it to be level 2. Blue. You know what? Let's make Lena do it. Blue. You basically have to get the first 6 done before he can do anything, because if he even gets 1 off, you have to restart. So if I can just get to white here, then he can't do anything. Once you get 6, he's unable to stop you. Okay. So then all I have to do is cast white, and he should be, and then he'll be locked in. Yep, he's done. GG's! We saved you, Shower! The one thing that's always weirded me out is, why did they make Shala blonde? Like, I get it. If she was blue haired, it would be a kind of a big tipping point giveaway. Well, let me read this.
I've been waiting an eternity just for this very moment. Meaninglessly hurting one another, the disappearing life forms. Love to hate, hate to love. Why are we born? Why do we die? Evolution? The survival of the fittest? What is there to be achieved from harming one another, killing one another? The eggs that we call planets are the innumerable spermatozoa, oh god, that's a weird word, the life forms which gather around them. When one of them countless seeds is joined with the planet, a new universe is born. All this exists for that one moment, also that the universe can evolve into the next dimension. This also comes out of nowhere, really. It's weird. Like, is she talking to you this, or is this just exposition? It's so weird. Does that make us all just pawns? Are each of
our short lives nothing but a cheap sacrifice just so that the one chosen life form can be born? No, that is not the case. Each and every one of us has a chance of becoming that one chosen life form. Yes, it could be you. Each of us tries to do our best with the hand we're dealt, be it our genes or the environment we live in. Each life form, struggling to make the best of the life it's given, forms a link in the golden chain that leads to the creation of a new universe. Every single thing in the world of nature is perhaps just dreaming a dream of life. All of them are also perhaps nothing more than a dream dreamt by a planet before its birth. Oh, but yes, eventually all dreams will return to Zervan, the Sea of Dreams. That comes out of nowhere. Serge, don't go yet, Serge. It's alright, everything is alright now. See, and then and then it's like, she's talking to you, and then it's like, huh? It's like, where'd all this come from? Time which has been divided will be unified again now. The time for farewells has come. You will lose all... I feel like this is Balthasar talking to you. The time for farewells has come. You will lose all memory of this whole adventure. Return to your own time. But this time you will be able to live your own life. Yes, I will continue to follow my brother's footsteps as a great dragoon. Good luck to you, Serge. I look forward to the next time we meet.
Well, I guess this is it. You're going back to your homeworld, right? Thank you. You've given me a special place in my heart for the Serge who passed away 10 years ago. Goodbye, Serge from another world, and have fun with the other me. Make lots of babies and give it to her good. We alone do not have the power to heal the world's woes or to solve all its mysteries. And yet, even then, it was bloody good it was bloody good knowing you, mate. Thanks for being born, you, Serge. I guess now's the time to see you later, mate, but I'll find you sometime, somewhere. I'm bloody sure of it.
And then now it's like, now kids talking? It's, ugh.
No matter the time, no matter the world you live in, I'll find you. I'm sure I'll find you.
So like both the alternate another world and homeworld merged into one. So it basically just combined the two timelines with the best outcome of each one. So like all the dragoons who died didn't die. It's all the ones who were living will still exist in the world. It's so like, it's like, oh, so did you take the best of every world and just that's the existing thing?
Serge, hey Serge.
What? Oh.
Are you alright? What's the matter?
I dreamt that I was on an adventure through time and parallel worlds. You were there.
Don't scare me like that. You just passed out all of a sudden. Huh? What? Terra Tower? Fate? What are you talking about? We just got here. You got some Komodo dragon skills for me, don't you remember?
No. That was so long ago.
You sound confused. Come on, Serge. Get with the program. Our summer has only just started. Our summer of love, baby.
I also like this ending scene where it shows the diary. Thus, the curtain closes on another tale. An eternity has passed. Fleeting dreams fade into the distance. All that is left now is me and my memories. But I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday, you and I. Another place, another time. It's just that we might not realize that you are you and I am me. Let us open the door to the great unknown, come across another reality, and live another today. Even when the story has been told, life goes on. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, my friend. Forever yours, Shala Kid Seal. But I got Lena. Like you were in our party like 3 times, and you were gone most of the time. Where did romance pop up? And like, did Kid merge into Shala? I like to think that like that's Magus or Guile. Like they finally like found each other. But like, it's so weird. Like, so Kid has to still exist because she has to go back in 10 years to save Surge from drowning, which kickstarts the whole thing. Because even though they defeated Lavos, she still has to go do that in order for the timeline to, you know, like stay on the path. Like, just because they wiped Lavos from existence, or the Time Devourer, they still have to do their events in order to make the events happen to where it leads to that. That's all freaking confusing. I don't know. Oh god, I forgot that there's lyrics. The whole thing with Shala being blonde though, I feel like they could have handled that better. Like it could have been Kid who was blonde, and Shala trapped within Lavos could have still been blue haired, because at that point, you know, there's really no point in switching it, because she doesn't really. The Shala design in Chrono Trigger is not the same as this one, like not even close. Of course, like I think they said that that potentially like the people of Zeal dyed their hair blue. At least the royal family did, to kind of like assert dominance. But I'm not sure how true that fact is. I also would like to know, like, who is this person they recorded in these live action scenes? Who is the one actress who like walked around real world places pretending to be Kid in the real world? I remember Starkey. So are all the clocks glitching out because she walked by? Where is this taking place? Like, see, where's she walking up? Where is this? Who is that? I don't know. Maybe they're in the credits somewhere. Maybe like they have like live action actors. Scars of Time, the opening theme, one of the best intros to any video game ever. Ever. It's so freaking good. Radical Dreamers is okay. The ending theme is okay. I'm not gonna say it's like this song is nice. It's like, you know, vocal version of like the theme, but I'm not saying it. I wouldn't say it's like the best ending theme song to any game, like not by a long shot. Sorry. Intro, yes. Ending, no. Does Terrace Tower still exist? Did that get wiped out too? Did that get corrected? See, this makes me think like, see, there was more to be done with that. And then, of course, look, there's this one scene of Kid on a boat that is never, it's not in any part of the game. This makes me think that there was content that was supposed to show this scene. I would like to see that in color, though. That's a cool scene of her, you know, on the boat. And then, of course, the weird, like, you know, realistic, like, Tokyo crossing. She's just standing there. When was this done? Are these all actors who are just, like, walking by? Or did they just do this during, like, a busy time? We can see her face? No. Hell no. Do you think they're going to show her face? I will find you. Even if I have to search the world over, sometime, somewhere, I'm sure. I do like this ending scene, though. Like, it shows her just in a white dress. Kind of reminds me of Nephilim from Xenosaga, but let's not go there. It's cool. I like seeing Kid with her hair down. Like, is that Kid or is that Shala? Because they didn't fuse into each other, did they? Like, it was her daughter clone. She wouldn't have just wiped that out, right? Fiend. That's not the end. We have save game, yes. Let's save it here. Okay. That's the end of Chrono Cross, but we have something that we need to see. We have the secret ending, because I've already played and beat Radical Dreamers. They got the best ending. And of course, like I said, I platinumed the game. So now I unlocked the secret ending, but first we have to wait till the very ending of this credits. After watching the entire credits and having beaten Radical Dreamers and Chrono Cross, you get this secret ending. The time was near. The final battle awaited. There alone in the shadows, a man lingered. His partners, a young man and a young woman, had already made their preparations and were waiting for him at the place they had agreed upon. Their foe was a fearsome opponent. Indeed, would the three of them be able to defeat him? There was only one way to find out. All the better. What fun is a battle whose outcome is all but certain? The man reached a hand to his mask, silver and unembellished, save for a few subtle details. It had been many long years since he last revealed his face. A mask, you say, huh? Did he wear the mask to hide himself from others? Or did he wear it to hide him from himself? Enough time had passed that not even he was sure anymore. But it didn't matter now. The end was coming, an end to everything. Soon his long days of wandering would be over. So too would the girl's ill-fated fleeting existence. How many years had passed? How many centuries? How much love and prayer? How much hatred and rancor? How much despair and resignation had slowly and silently fallen over him, piling up like snow. On that fated day, long, long ago, everything that he was had vanished, faded away into nothingness, without so much as a whimper. There was nothing he could have done to stop it, but one memory stayed with him, even after everything else fell away. One unforgettable image. That kingdom of winds forever lost,
those blessed days in a paradise above the clouds, and that face, her gentle, bittersweet smile. Perhaps his time behind the mask was coming to an end. His icy gaze seemed to thaw for a moment, and then he sprang to action. The moonlight flashed across the mask's surface. His silvery hair flowed behind him, reaching out like the tail of a comet. Silvery hair, you say? The time has come, O fated star. The king has returned, and with that he vanished into the darkness. Though a life may end, a story lives on. Not forever, perhaps, but... what's eternity compared to this moment in time? And that's it. That's the secret ending. And obviously it's talking about, you know, Magus / Janus and how he's basically Guile. I'm gonna get the good one. No. Why is it only alternating between those two? There we go. So obviously it's Guile, you know. It's Guile / Magus, the original story that they had planned for the game, but they just couldn't write in. That's why he's right there. He's behind the mask. And it's just Magus. It's just Janus. It's just him. And it's basically it's him talking before the final battle, before he goes to save his sister. That's all it is. So it's weird. It's like they were gonna make Guile Magus, but then they took it back, and then they make Chrono DS, and they add the whole epilogue of what happened to Magus there, which gave credit to him being Guile, and then they're just like, no, that's not true, and then they do this. So it's just it's you know, it's a simple secret ending, but it's still it like, I find it kind of to be closure to the whole situation, and I'm happy with that. Chrono Cross is a good game. It may not have a story that's sane or, you know, makes sense, but goddamn, I still love it. It's colorful, the music is great, and this version, even though it's pretty lazy, it's still pretty good, and I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this LP. I definitely enjoyed going through it a 6th time, and I will see you guys in my next LP. Hey dudes, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay notified of future episodes and content. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you did enjoy today's video. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at L083. And if you feel like supporting the channel further, become a patron by visiting my Patreon, which helps me to pump out more content. Link is in the video description. Thank you all again, and I'll see you in the next video.